Yeah, every time I watch John Wick, I skip to the part where he gets killed.
This nigga just hates Common. Yeah. You just you waiting for John Wick to go against Wale?
Realist, yeah. Honestly, like Keanu Reeves just gotta stick it out for like a couple more years.
Well, you know what I'm coming in with episode 100, right?
What?
I might play all the Ace Hood discography.
I have no problems with Ace Hood music at all. Okay. I'm totally on board with it. Just because it's niche, it's your thing.
Okay.
Common is I don't know. He just an untrustworthy type seeming nigga. He just seemed like somebody that go to church to get pussy. That's just the vibe that he gives off. Like you ever been in church and there's a nigga hugging everybody,
right?
And like the hugs is too long.
No, that do make
sense. Calling
everybody
everybody's sister. I'm like, that's gross to fuck your sister, first of all.
I mean, even shit. You ever see Just Right?
Yeah.
The with Queen Latifah?
Yeah.
That's what the movie was about. This nigga couldn't decide what sister he wanted.
Oh, maybe it's been a while.
He
was a basketball player.
Yeah, the basketball movie.
Yeah, I forget. He's got some. What other movie is he in? He's in
Shit, Common got some movies. He was in Smoking Aces.
Oh no, I don't know what that is, but he was in this one with Liam Neeson. He got killed in that one too. I was rooting for him in that one.
Damn, you never saw Smoking Aces? Oh, bro, you would fuck with that. Smoking Aces, that's a good ass movie.
Let's look up all the Common's movies. Let's move on from his music. Let's just pretend his music isn't a thing for a second. And look at his movies.
Shit, yeah. Everybody in this movie, man. Damn, yeah. Ryan Reynolds, Ben Affleck, Jason Bateman.
Smoking Aces.
Taraji in here.
This actually seems like a pretty good movie. Just off of the premise and the cast.
Yeah, this shit is fire. I'm surprised you ain't see it. I got this DVD at the crib.
You got it over there?
No, not here at my house in Philly. I might have to go home and go steal some DVDs.
Honestly,
from my pop.
I'm a supporter of that because you don't own movies and music no more. You might think you do. Once that shit get taken down,
and that shit, it low key, it has me want to start buying music again. I'm not even gonna lie, just because. Matter of fact, both music and music and TV shows and stuff like that, because stuff is just getting removed. Shit, because on a smaller note, it would be like Jay Electronica. He released the album a few weeks ago,
right?
And one of the songs that I really enjoyed, it got pulled from streaming.
Just one song got pulled off the or the whole.
No, just one song off the album. But it was like the main song I was listening to. So it was like now, whereas opposed to if this would have came out on CD or something, or if I would have bought it, it would be mine forever. It can't be taken away. Yeah. But that's also what's happening with. A lot of our favorite, just like all types of streaming platforms. I think Comedy Central is going, MTV is essentially going.
Yeah, all that shit is like different streaming services now. This shit might be edited like Disney movies or whatever the fuck. If you don't own the copy, you might never see the version you saw initially.
Right, yeah, because now they're coming out with disclaimers on this was wrong for this reason and stuff like that. But shit, since we talking about that, we need to find out what's my man? Rob Deerdeck. We need to find out who he saw get murdered at the MTV office. Because it don't make no sense that this nigga is just running like ridiculousness 24/7.
There's no way he should be as successful as he is. And that's not even me hating. That's just me saying, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Right, yeah.
You telling me y'all motherfuckers would rather watch somebody get hit in the face with a frying pan than listen to music again? Bro, nobody want to see music videos?
Not even just that. Just for 1 hour out the day, you don't want something different?
Just some music, another show, a fucking spring break interviews or whatever the fuck. Something.
Right, yeah.
Who's even, is it still the black nigga and Chanel West Coast on there with him? Or is it just all reruns? Is there even new episodes of Ridiculousness?
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, that shit is just, he definitely fucking got somebody's mom tied up or something, bro. Like, there's no way he should be running motherfucking MTV. Yeah. And Robin Big and Fantasy Factory.
No,
those were good.
No, yeah,
those are actual shows.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if he was going to take over MTV, it should have been when those shows was out, not Ridiculousness.
I think maybe that's the reason why it's on there, because it's the only thing that could compete with the Infinite Scroll. Like if you turn on MTV, it is its own version of the Infinite Scroll.
Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Am I even thinking?
But it's more fun to think that he gave Harvey Weinstein some butt. It's just more interesting to think that Rob Dyrdek, he was a skateboarder.
Yeah.
He was actually legit. But he started giving that neck up in Hollywood from contracts, lost all his tricks.
No, he's still turning them tricks. It's a different fantasy factory.
Type of tricks.
Yeah, I guess I'll introduce it. What's up, y'all?
Oh yeah, we ain't do that yet.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Moore.
And I'm Anthony Moore for Halloween.
So yeah, we got Pepsi. Pepsi is to the left of me. We on episode 97. Please be sure to subscribe on whatever platform you listen to this on, whether that be on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you find your podcast at. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to that. Leave a review, leave some comments, you know what I'm saying? Talk to us. I know one person did leave a comment. He actually mentioned this on YouTube too. YouTube and I believe on Apple. One listener, he's a immigration attorney. Gay dude in Hawaii. So
we only say gay because he told us.
Yeah.
We didn't ask.
No, yeah. He's he was like, yeah, I know I'm not your probably your typical demographic of listener, but you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are my favorite podcast.
I think that is our demographic.
yeah. Because if you
multi-hyphenates. Yeah. And immigration attorney is kind of the thing that I think we're going after.
Yeah,
your age and your sexuality are secondary to your values as a human being. That's, because if we knew you was gay, we would have told you go away. Nah. Welcome. Yeah. As immigration attorneys, always. If you work for ICE, yourself.
Yeah, we definitely do appreciate you, man. We appreciate all y'all. Oh, and I want to shout out my man Jordan. Jordan is a listener. I'm not sure where he's at, but he was saying sending love to us and whatever. Like, he been supporting us, been listening to the pod for a little while. But I wanted to send some prayers and love out to him because he said his dog just passed away.
Oh damn, that's sad, man.
He said his dog passed away at the age of 18.
Damn.
So he lived a full life.
But on the bright side,
yeah. But
he had a lot of time with it. So
yeah, definitely.
That's always a blessing when you get to have a long time with the dog.
But other than that though, what's up with you? How you been? How was your week?
Pretty good. How about yours?
My week was cool. My week was still just keeping in the mood of Halloween, enjoying this fall weather as it's been getting cold out. Been on my
AC jacket.
Right, yeah, been on my
weather.
Been on my lattes. Been getting my lattes and my pumpkin spice while I can right now.
Pumpkin spice.
He actually, I don't know, well, you can't even see it right now because that bag is in the way. But he actually got some Pepsi. He got some pumpkin spice treats over there himself.
That's cool. Y'all like eat the same shit.
Yeah.
He's still gonna ask for your shit. But at least you can be like, look, you got your own. That's good.
Been watching, been tuning into Halloween movies. Like I said, I've been watching like the movies on Freeform, but I actually did check out some of that Winnie the Pooh movie. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah, I didn't watch that yet.
No, but I like it in that. So Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, it's on Tubi. It's not a Tubi movie. It just happened to be like a movie that's on Tubi. It definitely is a difference. Like you could tell when somebody makes a movie specifically for Tubi, as far as like Winnie wasn't in the woods getting some ass to start off.
Yeah,
that would have been a Tubi movie.
Yeah,
but with this, the concept of that Winnie the Pooh movie though, I did like it. So the story is Christopher, he comes across these these animal like people in the woods, and he befriends them. Right. So he's feeding them, but you know how it is with animals. If you feed them, then they won't know how to like fend for themselves and get food.
Right.
So he was like feeding them throughout his like childhood, whatever. Then Christopher grows up and goes away to college, and now like Winnie, Piglet, and all of them, they're starving because they haven't learned these survival skills because of Christopher, like, you know, tending to them.
And this is kind of well thought out.
So then one day, like they on the brink of starving, and then they just decide that in order to survive, they gotta eat Eeyore. That's the donkey.
That's dark as shit.
Yeah. So Winnie, Piglet, and I think somebody else, they all, like, you know, they bury him, and then they make, like, basically they make a pact to never speak about it again. And, and then these niggas are just attacking people that come to the woods. That shit is dope, man. That was a good reimagination of the whole Winnie the Pooh story.
That's kind of funny.
And it made me think of, like, I would like to see that in other stories.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
I would like to see something about the Bernstein Bears. Like, I want to know about, you know, this family of Jewish bears surviving in the woods.
Or like Caillou gets kidnapped, and then his parents don't look for him.
Yeah.
So he gets revenge. He kills the kidnappers and then goes and kills his parents for not looking for him.
But shit, with Halloween, you know what I was thinking about with Halloween? How do you feel about Halloween? Like, we both don't have kids, but would you let your kids celebrate Halloween?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's free shit.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like, even as far as, do you plan on taking, like, kids trick or treating? Do you see anything wrong with that?
I do not see. I understand some of people's reasons for that, but it's free candy. It's a chance to have fun.
Yeah, and I feel the same way, and I get why people don't. I get exactly why people don't and why people are scared. I don't think people are like, because, you know, people, you always hear the stories about razors or sharp objects in the candy, or, like, you know, drugs in the candy.
Well, I'm always losing my razor blades, so it kind of comes in handy.
But I don't think nobody is wasting their drugs and say, I want to give my shit away to these little niggas. Yeah,
it just doesn't make sense, because that's probably something that was made up before candy was the way it is now. Like, it's all wrappers. Right. It's all wrapped up. There's logos on it. Like, just don't take no, like, unwrapped shit and you're good. Don't take an apple. Right. If you try to give my son an apple, I'm going to smack the fuck out you for trying to be healthy.
No, but or
trying to poison them.
Or it's like, all right, so if you think these are drugs, why the fuck you only why the parents only eat the good ones? Yeah, you think this shit is an edible, so you got to eat all the Snickers.
Yeah, I feel like somebody schizophrenic came up with that shit.
Yeah, so that, but then also, you know, I feel like, as far as, like, you know, saying trick or treating is bad and stuff like that, I think it is the adults that take the innocence out of it. As far as, you know, the children just look at it as, like, you know, a time to go get free candy. Yeah. I think,
dressing up one as a superhero or fucking
one. I get not wanting to do it in a certain place. I don't plan on. My goal is to not live in a place where I gotta even worry about that.
What
if, like, my neighbors? I want to have some type of sense of community.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like, I mean,
whether it be, and not saying I want to be, like, you know.
Did you go trick or treating in West Philly back in the day?
Nah.
Where'd you go?
I went, like, a little further out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to go, like, because I was in the Northeast, I would try to go, like, a little bit deeper Northeast. Yeah. But, I mean, the deeper you go, the more racist it is. So it's just kind of teetering a little bit. Yeah. Like, I would go out, like, Mayfair.
Right. It's finding that balance. Yeah. Of, like, you know, is starting to get, they worried about me, but at the same time, it's like, they can't be too racist in front of the other kids.
Exactly. And I got a mask on. So as long as my hands are in my pockets, I'm good.
Because, you know, I think like with you know, Halloween's, I mean, with holidays in general, whether it be like Halloween or Christmas, Valentine's, just any holidays, I think is the adults that we tend to take the innocence out of it away from the children.
Real shit.
Like, even as far as, like, the costumes, you know, you always hear people say, like, you know, it's not religious, it's you know, devil worshiping and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Where it's like, all right, I understand that if you say that about some costumes, but it's like, my nigga, Power Rangers isn't the most evil thing in the world.
Yeah, I've heard that shit. My mom tried to pull that shit. She was like, I don't know if we're going to celebrate this year. It's a pagan holiday. We were like, how about you shut the fuck up, lady? Because I want some candy. No, I was just like, my thing is, all right, so it's the devil's holiday, right?
Right.
Why the fuck does this nigga get a holiday? Why are we just letting him have shit? He gets a holiday. He gets music. Why don't we just take his shit?
Right.
And be like, you know what? This is a God holiday now.
It's nothing.
And that kind of is what we did. It's not pagan no more. It's just fucking candy.
Right. It's nothing demonic about a little kid wanting to dress up as, I don't know, a doctor. You know, I don't think there's nothing wrong with, I mean, you know, there's so many costumes that have nothing to do with anything like religious or demonic in any type of way. But at the same time, like adults, stop dressing these kids at the shit that you want them to be.
Yeah.
Like that shit be pissing me off.
They like a loving husband.
No, they be having these kids, bro. They be having these kids dressed up as fucking 21 Savage and Lotto.
Yeah.
Like this little nigga wants to be Steph Curry, but instead you got them dressed as Craig and Smokey.
Yeah, that's the worst shit. Like they don't remember that shit. Friday, they not even if they walk in the room when it's on, they like, get out. This is an adult movie.
Right.
I mean, hopefully you not have your kids watch fucking movies where people smoke weed, fucking cuss.
Yeah, you wouldn't even let them watch that. But on this one day of the year that they get to have some fun and be creative, you got them dressed as Faison Love.
Yeah, and Faison Love don't even want to be Faison Love. So why the fuck's your son got to be him?
Shit. Also, what do I want to talk about? I wanted to revisit a conversation we had last week where we were talking about the whole Tyler Creator situation, as far as like, you know, just tweets resurfacing after the whole, you know, him trying to honor one of his favorite artists that passed, and then which spawned into him getting attacked, right? People were saying, why didn't he just delete the tweets, right? And I'm sure you seen this going on, right?
Yeah, I get why you wouldn't delete that shit. I'm like, fuck it, I said it. Stand on it.
Or like, you know, he probably forgot. I mean, like,
I doubt. I mean, I'm sure he forgot, but I doubt that he didn't have nobody on his team now. It's like, yo, get rid of this shit.
I mean, but I feel where you coming from. No, I do definitely do get that, but it's just like because it was the times.
Yeah. Because
it was the times, like the stuff he was saying, that shit was probably not even like the top 100 most wild things that was said at that moment.
Yeah, all the craziest shit from around that time actually was deleted. That's why it seems so crazy, because we don't see shit like that on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But the internet is wild now. It was way wilder back then.
Yeah, so
way less supervision.
It was less supervision, but then also it was less outlets for wildness. So for example, at that time on the internet, we didn't have stories. You didn't have stories on Instagram. You didn't have DMs. I don't know if you went through this. Back then, like to get a chick number on Instagram, you had to go to like a 52-week-old picture and comment number.
Yo, you had to shoot. And somehow still fucking somebody be like, you not getting her number. Yo, like somebody still catch you.
Bro, you had to like shoot your shot in the most clever ways. But then also like it wasn't no videos, right? It wasn't no videos on Instagram. Like legit was just pictures, or no videos on Twitter.
Oh, it was so much more pure back then. So there was no promotion.
So what I'm saying is like, you know, how people look for dopamine in certain ways on the internet. It was no way for certain people to get that other than to just say the most craziest shit they could think of.
Yeah, it was just funny. It was just like, the idea wasn't to say fucked up shit that you believe. It was just like, all right, here's something that happened. What's the most fucked up thing I could say about this?
But with him not deleting the tweets, right? The one thing I do respect is that, because the one thing I do respect is that he's never like shied away from him saying the crazy stuff. And I think that should count for something. As far as we know people that just because there's no record of them saying the wild shit, they're like, you know, holding their nose up to him, or like just other people in a sense. of like, how dare you say those things just because you don't have, there's no record of them also saying it. But doesn't mean that they don't do it in other places.
Or like thinking something fucked up. We all have intrusive thoughts.
And that's really what it is.
It really was just that. And you're not better than somebody else because you don't tweet your intrusive thoughts. It is stupid as fuck to do that. But it doesn't mean that you're a better person that never has fucked up thoughts. It does mean you're a fucking idiot if you post the craziest shit you can think of on the internet. Especially today. Back then, it was kind of the culture, and to look at it with a today lens is a little bit unfair. Although, like, niggas was adults.
In it, but it's also, and it's unfair too, because it's like, when do we allow growth? Like,
it does depend on the shit you say.
No, I feel like it depends on the stuff you say, and also if you do hold power over certain people. So, for example, I could forgive a young teen or young adult making like a tasteless joke over forgiving a politician that was like doing stuff like putting in like racist laws, or for example, like I could forgive somebody having a messed up tweet. I can't forgive like a Trump having not wanting to rent to black people.
Yeah, that damn, that's a good point. And niggas do go hard for Trump because he gave them stimulus checks out. But he really called for several black people to be fucking executed. Didn't want to rent to us.
Yeah. So
he still don't really like us.
Yeah, so those are things that I wouldn't be able to. That's just an example of like, I can't excuse if you were, saying these things and you could hold somebody back, as opposed to like you just saying this just as trying to get a reaction.
Yeah,
even though it is tasteless.
I think the people that are mad are never was a fan of his shit in the first place. So obviously you're like, damn, who the fuck is this nigga? I don't like his music and he's an asshole. I get why you think that. But if you already know who he was and you've been a fan for a while, it doesn't bother you. If you're a new fan and you heard that he had said some fucked up things but didn't know exactly what it was, and now it's like a little bit of it's kind of bad to be in social circles seen supporting somebody that's like a bad person or whatever, I guess for kids. So if you're like a new fan of this type of shit and you find out like he's got old music, honestly, like what the fuck, bro? If you listen to his old songs, like what are we pulling up old tweets for? The nigga was talking about fucking like killing women, like pregnant women and shit in music. Like he hasn't deleted a single song. Right. What the fuck are we talking about the tweets for? I just thought of that. I'm like, what? Who gives a fuck what he said on Twitter? Nigga, listen to his music. Right. That he's still profiting off of the music.
He's like
fuck his tweets.
For me, he's like reverse Kanye.
Literally, like
he started off with the Nazi arc and then turned into a good person.
Yeah. Because he really was. He literally said, "I am a Nazi" like several times, and I was like, I don't think I openly listened to his music that much because I knew I was like, this not gonna give me no ass. Like you just knew back then. It was one of those things where it was certain shit. It was like where niggas know. It's certain shit you like. You're like, damn, it sucks that other people won't give this a chance. Yeah, that was one thing where I was like, I don't listen to that shit.
No, I
don't know nothing about that. Fucking,
we all do got like so. Outside of that, like, do you have some favorite like music that you like that you know is definitely Scared of Hoes music?
I mean, I feel like
I got a few.
A lot of shit. Remember Necro?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Because like back then, that's when I was like in my Charles Hamilton bag.
Yeah. Or like you remember that Immortal Technique shit?
Yeah.
Like all that like weird shit.
Right.
Obviously, any type of rap music, black people was just like, I wasn't getting, I wasn't really getting any sort of like nobody was giving that a chance. Like even my homies, like niggas that like I fucked with like heavily. They be like, come on with this shit, nigga. Like I get it, we all weird, but stop this shit. Like cut it the fuck out. Why the fuck is these white niggas screaming? I get it to this day because now I don't listen to that shit no more.
Yeah.
But it was Scared of Hoes music, and the thing is, I still like all the regular music everybody else likes. I just also like shit that niggas that don't get pussy like. Now it's everything cool because everybody watches anime and shit. But back then you had to stink.
Right.
It's like, what you watching? They just start holding their nose as soon as they see the cartoons.
Bro.
As soon as they see the motherfucking power up on the screen, they're like, all right, hold your nose. I can tell he stink.
Yo, back then for anime niggas to get some ass, they used to have to hang around the clothes section in GameStop.
You used to have to be okay with some smelly people being in your life if you wanted to relate to other people on some anime shit. And that's kind of what made me like stop watching it for a while.
No, and then, you know, anime,
I was like, this shit ain't worth it.
It's cool to be an anime nigga now.
Yeah.
The original ones, yo, they really do need some, like, you know, praise and honor just for like the doors they open. You know, the niggas that was going Super Saiyan on YouTube. You ever see it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, the niggas that was going that was some fucking stupid ass shit.
Niggas
really like
niggas used to be in their bedrooms charging up, thinking
that shit was actually gonna work. And I was like, I feel it. Damn, I forgot that shit existed. But like, they didn't deserve rights in America. You should be locked up and put in a psych ward if you was doing that shit. I be seeing this shit now where the niggas do the telekinesis.
Yeah.
They be pushing over water bottles. I'm like, it's empty, dude. Like, it's gonna fall over. There's wind in the room.
No, I saw one where it was a nigga outside and he was like spinning the circles and he was saying he was making a leaves move.
Actually, no, that one was real. No, that one's real. The one with the water bottles is fake, but he was making the leaves move. He is the last airbender. That guy's real.
Shit. Well,
yeah, dude, fucking, it is hard. And honestly, like, if you were like an alternative black kid or like a weird black kid and you were bullied, you 100% did deserve some of that shit. But it was fucked up. It was fucked up that, like, you know, all your friends had to be white.
Especially because, like, you know,
but you did stink. So
it's funny because, like, being in high school, it's two people you always gonna see running in the hallways: Asians and the anime niggas.
Yeah, like their arms like that, like their arms back. That was some shit. I swear to God, I was really into anime when I was like a teenager.
Yeah,
and like them niggas made me not want to like be into that shit no more. I was like, I'm already dealing with the skateboard shit. They already calling me gay. I can't be gay and stinky. I gotta pick one. I can't be a gay stinky white boy. I gotta be one or the fucking other. Straightening their fucking hair and shit. I just don't get it. I was like, just because you watch cartoons, you can't shower? Like, what the fuck? Where's the logic in that? YouTube is a shower is 15 minutes, nigga. What was we talking about again? We had a point. No,
Tyler's you know, the tweets were more so
they were anti-black.
Yeah, they were anti-black.
Which again ties into something. I was getting somewhere with that, which again, like,
this I know what I was gonna say. With Tyler, his tweets were anti-black, but you know he also has a bad relationship with his father.
That's not an excuse, though.
No, it's not an excuse, but it also makes me think about with Tyler Perry.
Yeah,
like, you know how Tyler Perry, the thing with him is always, why do you make men look like why do you always show men in a bad light? And it's because of their relationship. They're like that lack of affection there could make you feel that way towards everybody.
Absolutely.
To where you just lashing out as a sense of as a way to feel something.
No, there's been several different. It manifests itself in different ways, but I've noticed that just specifically black men, because I can kind of relate. Like I see it going down. Those without father figures or fathers tend to lash out against other black men of their own age and older in different ways. They might find it hard to relate to other black boys or something because they maybe haven't been socialized in the way that having like that father figure around, or uncles, or like cousins or some shit. Like, it can manifest itself in different ways. I'm not saying that you didn't have a father, you know, and that's why you act like that. I'm just saying, like, there's definitely different ways in which a lack of direction coming from that can turn you into somebody who wants to be a real contrarian, somebody who you feel pushed away, so you start pushing back, or that type of shit where you like, you know what, my dad didn't want me, so I don't like black people. Yeah. It don't make sense, but I totally see where it comes from, and it's something that we gotta look out for. Cause the motherfucking remember that black kid that shot up at school and he was like wanted to be a white supremacist? Yeah. It's like, where the fuck, like how the fuck did you get that? Right. But we gotta be looking out for shit like that. Like we gotta be looking out for the kids and just see where the fuck their heads are at. Like, you really believe this shit? You sound stupid. That really would have been all it took for like an older cousin to be like, nigga, come here. It's the whole thing is like, child not embraced by the village wants to burn it down. Yeah. I guess that's my way of getting to that point. Mm-hmm. Pretty long-winded as always.
No, but that's the thing. Burning something down to feel some warmth.
To feel some warmth. There you go. Yeah. Because like I said, like I wasn't a little bit weird. I was weird as fuck. Still am. Probably weirder now. But I was always embraced, so it just didn't manifest itself in that same way to where I was like, you know what? Being a sounds kind of fun.
To keep it like kind of like in that area of what we're talking about, you see Keke Palmer, she dropped a new show. Keke Palmer dropped a new show this past week, and she's under fire for this. She's under fire for this and catching a lot of like, backlash and outrage about it. And I would say rightfully so.
Yeah, this shit ass.
This show, Keke Palmer, she has a new show. It's called Southern Fried Rice. Prior to watching the show, you might look at some of Tyler tweets like, yo, he went too far. Mm-hmm. And then after this show, you be like, all right, I see where he coming from. Yeah. These niggas got to be stopped.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have access to the internet. Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't be allowed to read.
They let these niggas learn, and now they want to tell Asian stories.
This what we doing with books? Quan Mills and Southern Fried Rice. That's all we got.
Talking about these stories need to be told.
No, that shit is crazy as fuck. The CIA did a motherfucking number on us. How the fuck do we go from like Toni Morrison to this shit? We should be like starting there. That was fucking how long ago? We should be up here.
Nigga, you think like we would have flying cars and everything by now, but instead
we got What Is You Talking About, the TV show. What is you talking about?
And what's crazy about this? So this show, it stars.
I always talk like that.
What is the name of the lead character in this? I believe her name is
Ching Chang Chong.
The lead character is Coco Johnson. Coco Johnson, and she's a Korean student attending the HBCU, and that's what's fucked up. Fried rice not even a Korean thing.
Yeah, and
that's like if we was to make a show about going to like a predominantly white school, and it was called like had some fufu. Hey nigga, I'm from Philly. I don't know nothing about no couscous.
Yeah, it's not even. It's like disrespectful to Asians too. This shit is an embarrassment to everybody involved.
Yeah, this shit is bad, man. And
I forget what I was gonna say now because it's embarrassing.
Keke Palmer and the writer, the director of the show, I believe her name is Nakia Stevens. They were both saying like, that this story, it kind of represents like the new wave of creative voices and like, just trying to tell diverse stories. And it went from on the internet, I think they were like receiving like criticism, and understandably so, why they were getting criticized. But then it turned from like just like regular criticism of I don't like this and this isn't for me to everybody just dogpiling on them.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I think it should be some roasting and some criticism, but People on the internet always go too far because it's a way to get hate out for free. Imagine you could like get all of the hate from your childhood out in one click. That's how the internet has been sold to us.
And it's also because we get incentivized by hate, like on
that too.
Like
you get to vent your frustrations free of charge.
Like think about this on Instagram, right? You leave a comment on somebody's page. Say if somebody posts a picture that a lot of people find unattractive. Now you have a bunch of people commenting the meanest things they can get because they get incentivized by getting likes to their comments.
Yeah, it's bad.
So that or even with on Twitter, like you get incentivized by likes and retweets by jumping on somebody else's tweet to say the same exact idea somebody else said, but just in a meaner way. So the internet is weird because it's like we went so far from this isn't for me and I'm gonna just ignore it to no, I have to say something, even though the same thing I'm saying has been already said hundreds of not thousands of times already. I just gotta add my own 2 cents to add to this pile.
It's sad because it is a story that could be told through like a documentary. Like I could imagine doing a documentary about an Asian girl that talks quote unquote black and just kind of try to go through her life and on like a real life thing, like a documentary. Like go through her life, where she comes from, her friends. Like that's something I would watch because it wouldn't be like first of all, documentaries, you're not supposed to interfere with the subject. Like you're supposed to just observe. Right. So that's some shit where whether or not you like the way it turns out, it's not like you're not painting a narrative. You're just documenting.
Right.
So I could fuck with some shit like that, but to just make a goddamn sitcom about an Asian chick and black people are the background props or just like the side characters at best. That shit is just weird.
Yeah, because that was one of the things that Keke Palmer, she tried to justify this by saying that, it's imperative that people of color have jobs outside of just being a talent or like, basically she was just saying like, this show, it is like, it's giving a lot of black people work. But it's like...
So did the fucking plantation. We all had something to do on that motherfucker. Wasn't no idle hands on the plantation.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Everybody had something to do.
Yeah. The field needed toiling. The babies need titties a sucking. The beds needed warming. The dishes needed washing. The cakes needed baking.
Oh, and I feel for these actors too, because this might be a lot of their first times getting national attention.
Yeah,
or like just any major attention. Because like we young creatives ourselves, so it's like you hear that you get the opportunity to be in a project led by Keke Palmer. So you probably think like this is a big break regardless of what the story is. Like cause shit, if I know for me, if they needed a nigga to walk up on that campus and ignore all the black women to talk to that Asian chick.
Yo, don't watch this shit because if you do watch it, that's exactly what happened. It's a table of like 9 black women, and this nigga walked up and just, excuse me.
So, if y'all want to continue telling this story for another season, call me.
And that's a great point because why would you turn that down? You're an actor that needs work. There's a name attached to it. You're not in charge of the editing. Why the fuck would you think that this is going to be a goddamn disaster? You just think, all right, this is the line they want me to say. This for a new creator. If somebody who has some time in and understands the way these projects turn out, that even if you believe in something, it might turn into shit. I'm sure they didn't believe in this. I'm sure they just believed in themselves and just wanted to make something happen for themselves and do a job. So they coming on this shit. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let me just do my part. And now they getting backlash and shit. They look silly. Just fucking like this Asian girl is having like a time of her life in college and shit. There's a bunch of black people. When I was 6 years old, I got hit by a car, and now I got no fingers. It's just like, dog. Why is this the background to an Asian girl getting some dick?
But even then, I wonder the story. The story now that I do want to hear is like, I want to see a show based around their real lives. I want to see a show about this Korean girl telling her family that she in a show called Fried Rice.
No, fried rice is actually saying to an Asian person, like, I'm on this show, Fried Rice, and it's not made by Asian people. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Fried rice? You letting them make fun of you? And no, it's okay. I'm just making fun of black people.
Right. that legit is. That's like us being on a show with some Mexicans, and it's called Watermelon with the red shit on it.
What's the red shit called? Fucking
it begin with a T, I think.
Tahine.
Yeah.
Well, a Mexican show would have more niggas in it. Like the word. They would say the N-word more. For sure.
You gonna hear a lot of niggas, but you ain't gonna see a lot of niggas.
You're not gonna see shit. And remember Yasuke? The like Black Samurai thing that I think they put a thing on Netflix. And they were going to make a movie or something like that. It's about a Black Samurai, which is like a disputed historical fact or whatever. They say like he wasn't a samurai.
No, that's why people was mad about the Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed too. Like this isn't historically accurate. Like black people should go back to fields and shit. Like that was basically, it was like, instead of just for being like, I don't know if I want to see this, they were just like, you know what, black people are ugly and stupid. It was just silly as fuck. So that's what happens when we try to put a black dude in some Asian shit in like a cartoon. But we just open our shit up like, nah, come on, we'll be the side character in your story in our own shit. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
When the fuck are you gonna see a goddamn Mexican nigga just growing up around Asians, and the Asians are the background? A Mexican or a Dominican nigga working in a Chinese restaurant, and that's a TV show. Yeah. And I was saying this earlier. It's like, remember how black people during like the pandemic times, we were beating up Asians and shit. Mm-hmm. It was fucked up. Yeah. Now I don't think anybody can defend that. Although we did think they all knew karate, so we thought that these were going to be fair fights. I will say that, but it's not excuses. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. That does not make it okay because we thought it was just going to be a fair spar. We thought we needed three friends to back us up because we know that most of the time they kick two in the face and the other one runs, and you know
we watch Rush Hour.
Yeah, it take 12 motherfuckers to beat Jackie Chan. So we was just like, all right. We was like, all right, let's just jump this dude. And then we found out they don't know karate, but we kept fighting them. That's fucked up. Once you realize that you got the advantage and y'all keep jumping people, that's not cool. I don't support that at all. The point I'm trying to make is we've had a lot of remorse for that. I'll say black people in public spaces. You know, we've had to disavow that. Like, this is fucked up. Asian people are brothers and sisters, which is true. Yeah. We've had to like walk this back, right? But like, when the fuck does anybody like apologize on the behalf of their community to us? Yeah. You know, when the fuck did Koreans apologize as a community for shooting a little black girl over some orange juice back then during the riots? We rioted for that shit, and then they made us seem like the villains in the story. Oh, these motherfuckers is looting and rioting. And it's like, you can just fucking shoot our children in the head over juice and nobody gives a fuck. So we're gonna burn some shit down. Nobody saw it that way, and it's taken a long time. Even to this day, I think most people agree that was fucked up. But even to this day, people will still be like, well, that's not an excuse to riot. So with all that being said about the way we get treated, Why the fuck are we taking a backseat to other people's shit?
Yeah.
And Asians and black people should not be fighting. Black people shouldn't be fighting nobody. We shouldn't be beefing with other cultures, especially marginalized ones.
Yeah.
But we definitely should not be acting like we fucking owe niggas an apology. Who the fuck have we subjugated?
Yeah, because let me see. The creator of this show, Nakia Stevens, she went to Savannah State, and she said she does welcome the conversations about this show. And she said this show has been 10 plus years in the making, and it was inspired by her own HBCU experience and observations of non-black students having to navigate those spaces. And my thing is,
Okay.
but my thing is like, I would like to see you be the lead in it. Like, it would be much different if this show was actually written and directed by an Asian, given her experience.
And we probably would have rejected if it was an Asian girl writing it, because we would have been like, so wait, you just gonna do a black accent and we in the background? That sounds like some bullshit.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have let that shit fly. But because it was a black lady.
But it would have been, at least it would have been a little bit more authentic, or I would have saw where like I could understand where that person is coming from. And I'm sure like we joking about if a show was called Watermelon, but I'm sure an Asian wouldn't have called the show Fried Rice, knowing how stereotypical that sounds. It sounds like a caricature.
Yeah, it just sounds like some shit from the fucking. This is literally a fucking an American Dad episode.
Yeah.
Where Francine, the wife on American Dad, her like parents are like Asian,
Yeah.
so they make a sitcom about her being white with Asian parents, and the whole joke is that it's a dumb fucking idea for a sitcom. So it's like, this is like, it's supposed to be like a 90s sitcom. You know what I mean? How they were stupid back then. So how the fuck you think this is a good idea in 2025? I expect more from us.
I want to talk about this situation. This past week, Kevin McCall, he's a songwriter. I'm not sure if he has his own music, but I know he's a songwriter, and he at one point in time he collaborated with Chris Brown. They made some songs together. I believe he's the guy that wrote Deuces. And basically, he blew through majority of his fortune that he gained, which is like, I guess a very common tell in the music industry, having these heights of success and thinking it's going to stay that way forever. So it's like you spending money to maintain a lifestyle and image that really only few can achieve.
True.
Like is everybody is only in the music industry is only that top, probably 1 or 2% of people that can actually, same like we see it personally with comedy. There's only a few people that really could survive and spend as much as they want to. So, he blew through a lot of his money, and he was just saying like, how he feels watching Chris Brown, like who recently went on another very successful world tour, and I believe the estimates is that he made over 100 million.
Damn, he pocket watching too. He broke. He pocket watching. He dick eating. He just all the cardinal sins.
And in this, Kevin McCall was just talking about what he's dealing with right now, and he actually like mid interview pulled out his EBT card.
Why the fuck I got an EBT card? And this is at Breezy, bro, and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KKKKK Mac. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see me cry in here, so y'all can think I'm a bro.
Fuck, nigga.
That ain't fair, nigga.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's why.
hey. Look, bro.
Calm down, bro. I'm on EBT, smack. Look. Say my name, bro. That shit is better. I had to go up in there by my face with a mask, like COVID, bro.
That shit is really sad, dude, because he's clearly got like some sort of like mental.
It is sad. It is sad, but just imagine how this nigga gonna feel next month when EBT get cut off.
Yeah, he's fucked.
It's like, nigga, you need to wipe them tears and go down to the store now. You better spend that shit while you can.
Yeah, you better get some non-perishables. You gonna need a doomsday bunker, my nigga, because your life is over in next month. You gonna have a fucking doomsday bunker with no guns, just ramen noodles and beans, beans and ramen noodles. But that shit, this is sad. Like he probably got like fucking. I know what undiagnosed bipolar disorder looks like.
When the zombies come, he just go ahead and can tuna.
He gonna be beating off zombies with spam keys.
Shit. No, this shit, yo, and it's crazy because it was another video where he like later in his interview was this. I'm not sure if this was the same interview. I think this was the same interview, but later
It's crazy that they just put this shit out. Like, come on my podcast, be as vulnerable as possible. I'm gonna get some clicks for like 3 days and then everybody forgets about it.
Right.
This shit mean a lot to him. He said, I need just $25,000 a song. And you know what the fucked up thing is? If he did get that money just the way that we understand money,
Yeah.
nigga probably blow that shit too.
Exactly.
That's exactly how money works. We always like, all right, all I need is $1,000. If I had $1,000 to save up, I would invest it. Soon as you get a little $1,000 check from something, you just blow this shit.
Right.
Because you like, I got more money to play with.
Yeah.
But that's not how that's supposed to go.
But in this video right here, he was actually talking about, you know, with him being a songwriter and around, you know, just the music industry for a while, he was actually talking about singers that he feels as though really can't sing that well.
This motherfucker.
Patty can't sing to me.
You feel like Patti LaBelle can't sing?
Oh, I done said some shit. Y'all want to know all the people can't sing?
Yeah.
But I'm a fan of them.
Uh-huh.
Mary J. Blige can't sing. Keisha Cole can't sing. Patty can't sing. Keith Sweat can't sing.
Keisha Cole can't sing?
Keisha Cole cannot sing. Alicia Keys cannot sing. Pitch, tone deaf. Most people don't sing. Y'all don't know these things. I used to argue with people. Now you want to know who can sing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna kill.
And I'm gonna start with the person people think can.
All right, now you said Patti LaBelle can't sing Mary J, but you know what they can do? They could pay their rent.
Yeah, how the fuck are you criticizing somebody? You can't sing. You using an EBT card to buy her pies. and you talk about she can't sing. You need to humble yourself, my brother. You do.
Nigga getting patty pies with food stamps.
This bitch can't sing, but she know her way around some nutmeg. That's undiagnosed or maybe he is diagnosed, but this is bipolar. Bipolar niggas talk shit about people and then have to walk it back later because oh shit, I didn't mean it.
Yo, you know what's funny? You say that. Did you see actually Gucci Mane was talking about that?
Yeah, that's kind of why it's on my mind. Apparently he has schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Remember them Young Jeezy disses? That nigga was going way too hard.
I mean, why else would you get ice cream on your face?
Dog, that makes so much sense.
Right.
I didn't even think about that. But yeah, nobody around him was like, dude, you're not mentally well. Don't get that tattoo. Don't get a Bart Simpson chain.
No, but yeah, this is honestly, now that you say it though, there is probably some diagnoses that either have already been made or need to be made. And
instead of putting a nigga on a podcast, actually give him some help and shit.
Yeah, because you know that's always the thing now where people say, "Oh, these kids or people are being like overdiagnosed," and it's tough because I mean I do see some people like working with kids. I do feel as though some children were misdiagnosed and they might have just need to get their energy or just get their energy out in a different way, or need to be taught in a different setting, or
1,000%, I agree.
But at the same time, some people do need to be diagnosed as far because before like people were getting diagnosed at this rate, niggas would think you could just beat the crazy out of them.
Yeah. Like this is it's. I mean, I don't mean to diagnose somebody over like who the fuck am I? I'm not a doctor. But I do see poor emotional regulation. I see saying things in public that you probably would walk back later. Like he's probably gonna watch this and be like, why the fuck was I going out crazy like this? Like, why was I saying that these singers that he probably actually admires in real life, saying they can't sing and shit. We've seen how bad bipolar gets with fucking Kanye, and we still just letting motherfucking anybody come on and scream and cry on a podcast for clicks.
Yeah.
Now we gonna sit here. Me and you ain't put him on the podcast, so we can sit here and make fun of it. My conscience is clear. I don't know the nigga in real life, and again, that could also explain why somebody would spend all of their money. Now he's saying like I'm on EBT. I'm trying not to like bully this guy. I'm trying to just talk on a wider scope.
I'm glad. I'm glad one of us being an adult.
I'm trying my best, dude, because I understand how immature I am, so I have to counteract it. Yeah. So somebody that might be having a manic episode is gonna spend all of their money,
right?
And then later be like, "What the fuck did I just do?" Mm-hmm. So it's you. You're an adult. You did that, but like you just like weren't in your right mind. And Gucci Mane was saying something like that, where he'd be like having like these schizophrenic episodes, and he would give his friends like chains or money or some shit, and they would just take it instead of being like, "Yo, you're not well. Like I can't take this." It's something that we definitely don't take seriously, because a lot of times it's just like you start waving around an EBT card on the podcast. Niggas gonna start laughing and kiki, and that's just funny. Yeah. That's hilarious. How we gonna take it seriously? But we should. We should be taking it seriously. Who should they put if they were to put a person on an EBT card? Who do you think they should put on there?
That's a good question. If they put a person on the EBT card, like we going historical figures.
Anybody.
Because I'm asking like
fictional if you want to.
Yeah, historical figures. Because I was gonna say like how. That's a good ass question. Because we honestly should have somebody on there. Honestly though, I wouldn't want it to be a black person.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it to be a black person at all. Because like we're not the symbol of the. We don't use that the most. Yeah.
I think they should put Hitler on the EBT cards. Just so when you pull it out to buy your groceries, you just think, I need to get a better job. Like you gotta be really willing to pay for this shit without being embarrassed to pull out some Hitler bucks and be like, look, I got kids at home. I don't give a fuck. And you shouldn't. But that would keep. Yeah. There's all this like. I don't think we should take away EBT from people because some people might abuse it. Like that's fucked up. Mm-hmm. But I think the people that would abuse it might be a little bit less likely to use it if they got to pull the Hitler bucks out. Like nobody's gonna be like, yo, can I use your Hitler card? You like, really? You want to walk around with this shit even though you don't have to?
Yes. Did you see this past? Did you see the situation this past week with the NBA? There's a few people that got caught up.
Oh yeah.
And I think, but they for different reasons, both for gambling, but different forms of gambling. It was so NBA head coach Chauncey Billups and current player Terry Rozier, they both got arrested, and I believe another former player, Damon Jones. I'm not sure if he got arrested, but they are saying he is involved with gambling somehow, and Chauncey Billups, now he's been around the NBA since the late 90s, like as a player, and then retired, had a Hall of Fame career. And
I remember him from the fucking Pistons back in the day. And
now transitioned into like being a coach, where Terry Rozier, he's been in the league for a few years. I believe he's about 31. So he still has some years left. And it's tough because like, with gambling, it's hit sports so fast, and like the laws haven't caught up to the times.
Yeah.
So it's like we're trying to regulate things without the legislation and just trusting people on their own judgment.
Yeah, we set niggas up.
Yeah, and it's tough because like, how old is Terry Rozier? Yeah, Terry Rozier, he's 31, and so the way he got caught, I guess it was a game where, it was an unusual spike in bets placed on him. Like it was an unusual spike. Like somebody placed like 30 bets on him, like all for the under.
Damn.
And then like he faked the injury, and he faked the injury like a few minutes into the game and said he had a foot injury. So all 30 of those bets hit.
Damn.
And then I think they said like somebody showed up at his house with like a large amount of money. Cause like that NBA money, you think about it, the NBA money is great, right? But then that money stops at a certain point, and this money, now you getting tax-free money. You getting tax-free cash on the side that you could just do whatever with.
Yeah, that's fucking damn. And like I said, like that's a lot of money. Like NBA contracts, that's a lot of money. Don't last forever. But it's just never enough. Like you could easily invest this shit, right?
Damn, wait, but I'm reading about on his Wikipedia. It says his dad went to prison for 8 years. It looks like his dad was in prison like basically throughout most of his life. It says dad went to prison for 8 years when he was a few months old. Then when he got released, his father went to prison for another 13 years.
Damn, that's sad.
For involvement in robbery. Yeah, so it's like, damn, that shit is sad. And seeing him to like, you know, get involved in some illegal stuff.
Yeah, I think if you come from a parent or a family that was incarcerated or was just like in trouble with the law, it definitely does. I don't know exactly what it is, but it definitely does
increase your likelihood.
It does increase the likelihood of people getting involved in shit themselves. And it's crazy to see that you can make it to the NBA and that statistic still fucking catches up with you.
Yeah. Chauncey Billups, I believe he was using like cheating technology with the
high-tech cheating technology.
I'm not sure if it was with the mob or mafia. What was the exact term? I think they use. Let me see. I know they said basically like it was like he was used in high-end poker games, right? Where he was like the celebrity face of it. So because he was the face of it, other celebrities assume like, okay, if he doing this, it must be cool for the rest of us to do this. Whereas like the technology they were using was like kind of like some type of X-ray glasses where you could see the card, like you could see through the card what it was. Something crazy like that in the poker games.
I thought like casinos and shit would check for that already. Like glasses?
Yeah. But I know some of these games might have been at like a person's house.
Okay, that makes more sense because if we talking about a casino, you wearing glasses automatically. I'm assuming they're gonna check you out because they're expecting that type of shit.
Right.
But that's a good point. Like if you're doing it at somebody's house, you hanging around other famous people, you probably think that there's a level of integrity because people got shit to lose.
Mm.
But you playing for the fucking. I don't know.
Yeah, and the third NBA person that was arrested, Damon Jones, he actually played on the Cavs. What's crazy is, and I wish I might be able to find this picture. At my house, like at my mom's house. I went to Vegas when I was in 8th grade, and I is me, my aunt, my cousins, because like my aunt, she has like a condo down there. Mm-hmm. So we was walking to the casino, and this was like at the height of, you know, LeBron with the Cavs. And I saw Damon Jones gambling like in there with some Cavs shirts on. So it is crazy to see this shit like 18 years later that this nigga still up to no good.
Damn. Foreshadowing.
Yeah. You had Terry Rozier take himself out of a game. You had Chauncey Billups betting on the poker games. But Damon Jones, they said he was using like inside information as far as like with injuries. Like saying like, okay, I know LeBron ankle is hurt. He's sitting out tonight, so bet on this team. This is all what's alleged.
How the fuck you get caught with that? He must have been sloppy. Because there's no way you supposed to get caught. I guess maybe they just investigated like, all right, your friends are making money gambling. We don't like that. But how the fuck did they prove that you did something?
I mean, I guess just like, you know, the abnormal spikes, and like. Cause there's certain people like Terry Rozier. He's not somebody like a, you know, good player, but it's not like he's a Steph Curry, or you know, like a household name. So it's like, well, they looking at like, what the hell is making everybody bet on him?
Yeah, that's kind of sad to like find out that's how people view you? Like, it's so rare for you to do well that the FBI is suspicious of you. They're like, all right, this nigga sucks. Why the fuck are we receiving tips about this? Damn.
Yeah. So it's looking like he probably had his last days in the NBA.
I mean, he's gone even if he doesn't go to jail for sure.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about the Louvre heist?
Yeah. I don't know if I have anything for that, but
no. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I did hear some stuff got stolen from the Louvre, but I mean, my thing is when it comes to like the Louvre or like just a lot of these museums with that whole like the richest, the highest and most expensive artwork or the most expensive jewelry. It's like all that shit y'all got is stolen anyway.
Yeah, it's like who would dare steal natural resources and precious metals and trying to sell them for a profit? Like,
right,
y'all.
Right, exactly. It's like there's no reason that the Queen of England should have the most expensive diamond from Africa. That shit don't even make sense.
Yo, maybe we're watching the plot of Black Panther unfold in real life. He brought that shit back to Wakanda.
Yo,
and we all about to get weapons.
Honestly, like, Killmonger, he really wasn't a bad guy.
Yeah, well,
that nigga, he was Terry Rozier. He was a misled kid that didn't have his father around.
Yeah, he's basically like Robin Hood a little bit.
Yeah. Let me see. You said you wanted to talk about you got Chris Smalls.
Yeah, I just think we never even fucking brought this up before.
Yeah. Chris Smalls, he was the activist that he reached, like, most notably known for, I believe, setting up the first Amazon union.
Yeah.
Yeah, set up I believe he's from Staten Island, actually. Let me see. Chris Smalls.
I have no idea. I'll be right back.
And
so wait, this wasn't Staten Island then, right?
Yeah, but he's from Jersey. He's from Jersey, but moved around a little bit. But the Amazon center that he was working at was in Staten Island, and he joined seven people. He joined several people.
Like they were trying to bring aid to Gaza.
Yeah, they were trying to stop
against the wishes of Israel, basically.
Yeah, and they got captured. And, the IDF said they would deport everybody back to their respective countries. Mm-hmm. But he was one of the people that refused to sign deportation papers. So he was held captive and went on a hunger strike. He was one of the last two people that remained in Israeli custody before being sent back. And I know the IDF was like probably wondering like, why is this nigga so tough? It's like, nigga, I'm used to standing 15 hours a day in Amazon warehouses. Like, you can't break that, nigga. I pee in corners.
Yeah, like he already wasn't really eating. Like, he already don't get lunch breaks. It's like when the Amazon nigga just throws the package at the door, you kind of get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't really get mad when Amazon just throws my shit. Like, it's not even nowhere close to the fucking door. And you see the picture where they put it. It's like, of course this shit got stolen. It wasn't even on my property.
No,
but I get why you would do that. You stressed.
After a while, you want to stop giving a fuck.
Yeah, it's working. It's working for the post office without the benefits and without really, just without any of the benefits of working for the fucking government. So yeah, it's fucking a shitty job. But it's kind of cool to just like, all right, so he had a fucking like couple interviews where he's talking about what happened when he went to Gaza and shit. And no, I just think that this nigga's like an important figure, just like as far as like a face of a labor movement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was actually, I didn't know this. He was named, I believe back in 2022, he was named one of the top 100 most influential people.
Yeah, cause he wears fucking like his regular clothes. Mm-hmm. Like he don't wear suits and shit. He just wears like regular shit. So it's like relatable. He's a relatable person. And as far as labor movements go, all right, so this is a statistic I got from him. And I don't know the exact numbers, but he mentioned going to other countries where their like labor union involvement is super high.
Yeah.
Like it might be like most of the country is in some sort of unions to where they get benefits, they get vacations, all that. And it's super low in the United States. I need to see the exact figure. I saw this in the fucking Mark Lamont Hill interview that he did. Oh, okay. I'm sure he's probably said it on other interviews. But it's just insane how we don't even have any sort of labor power in this country, like at all. It's crazy as fuck to think like you ever work like a minimum wage job, and you sitting there like I'm making $7 right now.
Right.
I just made $1 million. Like I just made like $10,000 basically.
Right.
During the fucking lunch rush,
bro.
And I get 40. Like that's it.
That's how it used to be at SolidWorks.
Yeah.
That's how it used to be at SolidWorks, man. It's like I would make all of these solids, and it's like I can't even get paid the cost of one solid. You mean to tell me that one solid is worth more than me?
Yeah, and there's obviously the excuses because they're like, well, you know, the people that run the company have more important jobs, but it's like them niggas can't flip one burger. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Right. Honestly, a McDonald's could be run by the workers.
Yeah,
that's the type of shit that people don't understand. It like in this country, we have a like violent labor movement history. Like this slavery, we had a whole civil war about labor essentially. And then after the Civil War, they started fucking paying people a little bit. But like people knew at the time, like we slaves still.
Right.
Like we getting paid fucking no money and then we live at shacks. Like what's the difference between getting beat and not getting beat? Yeah. Like that's the only difference. We just not getting beat. But realistically, you was still getting beat. The chimney sweepers and shit.
Yeah.
Them kids was getting fucked up. Yeah. You got soot all in your face. So it's just a little kid with a black face full of fucking soot and just like a clean handprint on his face because the nigga slapped the soot off his face. But that's how fucking like desperate we all are to where it's like okay, I'll fucking deliver you a sandwich as long as you deliver me packages. Like we all just doing fucked up jobs for each other. Like you know that saying that's like, oh, we gonna eat the rich. We're eating each other first.
Right.
We're not gonna run out of food to eat as long as there's other people, because that's the whole saying. Like, the poor people, or it's like whenever whoever runs out of food, they'll eat the rich. I feel like it's bullshit. I feel like we're gonna eat each other. I feel like the Uber drivers, the fucking Uber Eats delivery people, and the Amazon people are like we're all using each other as shitty labor. It's like you work at McDonald's, this nigga picks up food from McDonald's, you're at home ordering that shit. You work in a fucking nursing home. You're not getting paid. Like so everybody's getting paid nothing and using each other's like services. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. And this is coming from a dumb nigga. So I think this is actually a good point coming from me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I get it.
So it's important.
It is a cycle. It definitely is a cycle. It's like because shit, you working your. If you working like a dead end job, right? You might not be able to eat how you want to eat, or you might not even have the time because you working so hard. You putting in 50, 60 hours a week just to be broke, just to come home and not even able to eat anything good. But then it's like shit. Let me treat myself to a little something. So I'm a DoorDash some food that's coming from another nigga that's struggling trying to survive.
Exactly.
And then the person that's making it, they in that cycle too. So it's like it all just trickles down within. We basically just swapping each other minimum wage.
Yeah. There's something to this. I gotta look into it. There's definitely somebody that's like written about this shit. Yeah. This is why it's good to listen to niggas that don't know what they talking about, because it makes really fucking like.
Yeah,
it makes big shit seem little.
Bro, we all one step away from being Kevin McCall.
There we go. That's that's the truth.
But I guess before we get out of here, as always, just to end it with a few questions from the listeners. Let me see. This first question somebody asks, and I like this question. The first question somebody said, "What horror movie do you think you could survive?" I know a few.
Michael Myers. What was Michael Myers one? Halloween. Yeah. Just walk faster.
Ghost Ship. Shit, I ain't.
Ghost ship?
Yeah, I ain't getting on no. I'm not getting. I don't do cruises, so I wouldn't do it. So ghost ship wouldn't get me. 13 Ghosts. You ever see 13 Ghosts?
Nah.
Oh, that was a good movie. It was like basically it was a glass house where they had it was set up where they had to trap souls of dead people. Get Out. I would definitely survive Get Out. I'm not meeting white in-laws.
I'd have been dead. I would have been dead. I would be the 14th ghost right now. If that was me and Get Out. They got me. I'd have survived Us. For sure. What horror movie? I would survive any slasher.
No.
Because it's like, I don't be in the motherfucking woods.
No, I definitely would have survived Us. I know how to distract the tethered me. I would have told my girl, yo, show your toes.
That's a good point. Even in another dimension, you a foot nigga. Yeah, I'm trying to think because a lot of horror movies I definitely would have got. You ever watch Smile?
No, I haven't seen that.
That's a
yet.
scary one. That one's actually scary because the
I've
whole
been
time
meaning-
I'm watching, I'm like, I would have died. There's no way I would have survived this.
I've been meaning to watch that. But
There's two. It's one of the few that has a good sequel. I would watch that if I was you listening to this.
Let me see.
Him, I would have survived that shit. It's like all I gotta do is beat Marlon Wayans to death, nigga. Do that shit barehanded. That nigga old. All I gotta do is grab one of them big ass ears, pull that shit off.
Let me see.
Marlon Wayans ain't built like that. And I'm mad at the movie for trying to convince me that he was. Fuck out of here. Like, who the fuck getting took out by Marlon Wayans, nigga?
No, and I guess the other question somebody said my ex dumped me and ghosted me. What's some advice on how to move on? I guess what my advice is that you can only enjoy your person's, like, all right, so when you're in a relationship, you don't, just because you're in a relationship with somebody, you don't own that person. Is y'all just enjoying each other's time.
Yeah.
You just gotta look at it that it's just a chapter of your life. And also, a lot of people try to have control over, their exes or people when they move on, because they think, oh, this person, they moved on, they not with me. It's like, that person could just be with you not enjoying life. Like, niggas be thinking like they moved on to something better. And I think that is like your own inner insecurities.
Yeah, it is.
Where you thinking, oh, she not with me. She out with somebody else now. This nigga out taking her out to eat. He putting it on her. Where it's like, no, she could be at home stressed. This nigga could be giving her headaches, like putting her through all types of worse shit that your situation was going on.
Yeah.
So
with any luck, she getting beat with a baseball bat as we speak. So, I wouldn't wish that on nobody I've been with. Getting hit with a baseball bat, that sounds horrible. But if that's happening to you, maybe the grass isn't green on the other side. Maybe the grass has a baseball bat. But no, actually, ex dumped you and ghosted you. Your ex can't ghost you. Y'all broke up. That's it.
yeah.
And you can't get ghosted by somebody you broke up with.
Yeah.
Nigga, you got how to move on. Nigga, just do it.
Yeah.
Be patient. The fuck.
Yeah, because we're not saying that, like, it's not gonna hurt. You're not gonna miss that person.
Yeah.
But
Take some mushrooms, go to the strip club, fucking buy a old lady her groceries and help her carry them up the stairs.
and then beat.
Help an old lady cross the street and then wear her ass out. Take her back to the old folks' home.
and tell her take them teeth out.
Yeah, you gotta fuck an old lady whose husband died. You think you know grief? She knows grief. Her husband got hit by a bus in 1984. So you'll consider yourself lucky, and then you'll get some gums, and you'll feel better. Yeah. That is always funny because, like, I think people are like, how do I move on? I think like a part of you like doesn't want to, you know what I mean? Because you're just like, I want to feel like that again. Yeah. It don't even be about the other person. Yeah. And obviously you might have love for the person. Like, we're all human beings. We fucking care about each other. You know, we're not sociopaths. But at the end of the day, a lot of times you're just like, damn, I want to feel fucking like comfortable again. I want to go back to fucking knowing I got somebody that's going to drag me to some bullshit store on a Sunday. Mm-hmm. Like, I need somebody that's going to take me to IKEA on a Sunday. And I'm gonna act like an asshole and act like I don't want to be there. But I'm glad that I got plans. Nobody has to stay with me. Yeah. Like, literally everybody that I've ever been with was fine before me, is gonna be fine after me. So dating and with this kind of realization is something that we all gotta figure out, I guess.
Yeah. And that's a great point though. That's a great point. You were fine before you met that person. You know, you might miss them, but you'll definitely be fine without them. Well, yeah, definitely appreciate y'all sending those questions too, and keep them coming, man. Keep those questions coming. Let me see, dude. Anything else? I forgot to mention this up top. Next week, I do got some college shows. I'm gonna be in Indiana next week, like around the Fort Wayne area. So I'm gonna be in Indiana, and then also I'm gonna be in upstate New York. Yeah, I performed at the school twice. Well, for them twice. I performed at the school in person 2019, and then I did a virtual show for them 2021. I did a Zoom show for them. So yeah, I'm headed back there, and then a few days after that, I'm headed to Utica, New York. I'm headed upstate to perform at a college up there.
This is a good run of shit.
Yeah. So those would be cool. Then just trying to figure out some stuff in between that.
Yeah, if anybody here listening to this is at a college, you fucking pay a student like recreation fee. Yeah. Request the nigga to come through. Yeah. Let me get that fee.
Right. We that $5-10 in your tuition that you don't notice. We that miscellaneous.
Yeah. So instead of going to a seminar about drunk driving, you get us. Cause that's what you paying for. Yeah. They gonna give you a seminar. They gonna have a fucking. They gonna have a fucking like a liberal white couple from Connecticut come through and teach you all about using condoms or some shit. Yeah. Or you could get me telling you about how to not use condoms.
But before I get to the shows, I should set up a debate me table.
Yeah, debate me. Bet you can't suck my dick right now. Prove to me that you can't suck my dick right now. That's what they should be doing on these college campuses. Fuck is y'all niggas doing trying to talk about abortion for? Let's have one. Let's create a reason for abortion laws to exist. I don't want to talk about fucking DEI. I could tell that pussy good. Prove me wrong. We're too old for this. We talking about seniors in college. Can't nobody here show me the social security number?
I can't not from here. Prove me wrong.
Her Asian pussy is trash. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Oh shit. Yo, we fucking childish. We appreciate y'all sending the questions.
Yeah.
Keep engaging with us. Definitely dope to see like this thing growing, man. And we be back with y'all next week, man. So yeah, just keep supporting us, and we be back next week. So yeah, it's been a good one. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris. Thank you.
And we out of here.